Hey guys, it's JC's Reborn Journey here. It is Monday evening. Yes, we made it to Monday. How great is that? So, I wanted to do a quick update just because um, I know I left some of you guys really um, worried and stuff like that, and that wasn't my intention to worry anybody. I wanted to let you guys know kind of just like what the deal was, what was going on, and now that it's Monday evening, a lot of things have gone on since that video. So I kind of wanted to talk to you a little bit about what happened. Um, how I'm mentally doing is still the same. So we're working on that, and we'll talk about like what we've done so far this weekend and what we did today and that kind of stuff and how we're moving forward. So I'm really happy that I have counseling twice a week because honestly, I'd be impatient right now if I didn't. Um, I have to say that even though I really wasn't connecting with my psychiatrist, this guy um, really goes out of his way more than most. I don't know if maybe that's their criteria there or because they work as a crisis center as well. Um, am I happy with them? It's hard to build trust with people that you don't really know, but I think that after today's visit, so this is what happened. I talked to my counselor on Friday, and then I spoke to the same counselor Friday night because I guess whatever text I wrote concerned her enough to give me a call. Um, so um, I did start taking my Tegretol again, which I'm not happy about, but I trust it more than other medicines out there. I don't want to have to start all over again if I can help it. So she said to me to give the office a call because they're open tomorrow, meaning Saturday, and I don't remember. I guess I do remember making the phone call, but I don't remember what I said or anything like that. I don't remember much of Saturday at all. I was sedated throughout the entire weekend. When I mean sedated, I mean I was up maybe twice both days. And if I woke up, I took more medicine just to go back to sleep because I just don't want to be here right now. And so today was really hard. It was just like as the day was going on and the longer I was awake for, the more panic attacks I was getting, the more anxiety I was having. And by the nighttime, I was just like crazy. Like I felt crazy. So this morning I got a call from that office and they told me that the only appointment they had this week with this doctor was at 6 o'clock tonight. And I said, I'll take it. I'm fine with that. Like I had to make sure that PT and that wasn't going to interfere, but that gave me plenty of time to go to PT and to go to him. And so going to him, we talked about Seroquel. He had mentioned that Seroquel is it's an antipsychotic, but it's better because it also has a mood stabilizer in it, so I want to give it a try. And then I asked him if we could do like Ativan, a smaller dose, but like 4 times a day. So like if I need it while I'm out, like obviously I would try it first at home and make sure it doesn't make me like too tired to drive. But if I'm okay to drive on it, then I would take it. It would just be something because honestly, I need something before I go home. This is like killing me every time I go home. I get an anxiety attack, and I'm getting tired of that. There's no reason for it. I know there is, but there's no reason for it. So I need something before I come home so I'm not so agitated. Tonight I went to the gym hoping that that would help. But I'm already in pain, so I'm just causing more pain. You know, and I'm frustrated because I want to exercise. This is the one time I actually want to exercise. Like, I never wanted to exercise in my entire life, other than when I was a young teenager. And I want to exercise, and now I can't even do that. And it's so frustrating. And I try and say, like, what can I do? And I think my learning disabilities just get in my way because I don't understand a word anybody's saying to me. What I can do, what I can't do, what I should do or shouldn't do. And then people just go like this and they shrug their shoulders because they don't know. I mean, I don't even know the names of the muscles in the body. I'm supposed to work on that. It would help understand what they're talking about a little better. Now, I did see my PT guy today, and don't think I let him get away with anything, because that wasn't the case. And the first thing I said, I was very nice about it, and I said before we, because first I was asking if I should go on the bike. That was my first thing. I said, I have sciatic pain right now. Should I go on the bike? Is a bike a good idea for me? And they're not understanding a word I'm saying. I'm like, what the... So then he's just like, we're just going to have to say no for today if you're having sciatic pain. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I said, you know what, I'll go over there and I'll do some of these, the quad, or whatever they are. But they were the quad stretches, the stretch, your whatever these are. Your front part of your leg. I think they're your quads. See, if I had a way to associate the names to what it is, to what you're trying to get me to do, then I can finally figure it out after 5 months. So the quad stretch, I was doing that, and then the back of the leg stretch a little bit. And until he could talk. And when he was ready to talk, I was ready to talk to him. And I just told him, I'm just like, on Friday, I feel like you just gave up on me. I said, the one thing I can't have you do is give up on me. I says, I understand that, you work hard to, that when you don't get results, it affects you personally too. And I understand that. But let's just take a step back for a second. I'm like, when I was at the massage therapist, I'm like, she could feel the stress that I had in my body from, I says, you don't even touch me. I'm like, it's a difference. If you actually touched me, you'd probably be like, okay, I can see that. But I'm like, you don't even touch me, so you don't know. And we were just talking about Dennis for just a second, and it triggered something, and he said exactly what happened, where the muscle or something tensed up or whatever. So, I said, we have a lot of things going against us. I said, not only do we have the back thing, we have the fibromyalgia, you got the hip arthritis. I'm like, but then you get the bipolar, you got the grief, and you get the transgender. On top of that, you have, testosterone in your body. I'm like, take your pick of what one is kicking me in each spot that doesn't like me right now. And all I want to do is work out and exercise and gain muscle and lose my stomach, and it's so frustrating because it's like one day I can swim, the next day, nope, it's not a good idea. I mean, I don't know what to do about this week. I don't know if just doing just strength training and exercise, and just forget swimming this week and then maybe focus swimming more next week. It's just so hard to know or understand. And then I could get into an adult swimming class, but then it's finding out the right swimming class for me. So I'm gonna have to make that phone call and find out how to do that. Everything's so complicated. Just wish things weren't so complicated. So I have been doing pretty good with food. Mostly what I do is I just have cut up fruit through the entire day. Today I had, a protein bar with that. I had a protein drink this morning, but basically it was fruit that I had. Maybe I didn't eat that much today, but tonight after the gym we're having some shrimp. We're gonna have some sweet potatoes, which is for some reason really good now. And why didn't you start eating this a long time ago? So that irks me, because it tastes so good and you're just like, you're an idiot for not trying to eat that before. And I can't apologize enough to people that I really worried and stressed about. I told you guys that if I really felt like I was going to end it, I would call 911 first. And I'm just, really heartbroken that I lost a friend over this, because I needed that friend even more. I needed that friend to be like, hey, it's okay to feel that way. I don't understand, but it's okay. Maybe we can talk about babies. Let's distract your mind for a little bit. I would have been so cool with that. Like, that's all I wanted. I just want to be able to get back into what I like, and I have nobody to enjoy it with. And now I would like to do all kinds of physical activities, and now my body's saying, nah, you're too old. You can't do that. You want to go rock climbing? You want to go bowling? That's for young people. But it's not. It's just for people that are not me. I'd like to play baseball. I don't want to play baseball with anybody. Just go to a batting cage. Hit the ball a couple of times. And it seemed like on Friday when I was talking to my PT guy, he was like he gave up. It was like he gave up, and he was just like, yep, whatever you want to do, you can do. And when I talked to him about it today, he felt bad, and he knew, and he almost contacted me over the weekend, and I told him, I'm like, you can't give up on me. I'm like, because I will give up on myself. I'm like, I need you to be there for me. I told him, I says, I think what his struggle was is he's trying to understand and he explained it to me, he's trying to understand the transgender stuff. And that could never be understood. Like, you guys can't understand it unless you're transgender. So I think it's like the daily struggles that a transgender person, a regular person, can't really comprehend that. And it's okay. It's just learning to accept who they are and being able to be there for them when they're struggling. I mean, I have nobody to talk to about it. I'm not a guy, so I can't talk about it with guys because I'm not a guy. It's different. And I'm not a girl, so I can't talk about it with girls because girls don't understand it. Girls are a whole nother ballgame. And I'm just stuck in between the middle. And this afternoon, for the first time, I think it had to do with my voice. I passed, and they sent me right into the men's clothing section, and then the second you have somebody that misgenders you, it ruins the whole entire thing. And it was in a different store, but I was very maybe I'm mean about it, I don't know, I'm just so tired of it. And I'm like, no, it's sir, it's his, him. I'm like, my name's legally changed, my gender marker's legally changed. I'm like, it's him, his. And I mean, I want to get a shirt made that just says my pronouns are, and then maybe people would understand and get it. Listen, I'm going through a whole hell of a lot more than you guys even realize. I'm going through a whole hell of a lot that I realize. I mean, Dennis's death is hurting me physically. And I'm going through the transgender stuff all alone. And then dealing with the whole stupid bipolar stuff. Like, why can't you just be normal? If you didn't have that stuff, you know what? Maybe life would be like, hey, you know what? Oh, it's just a new chapter in your life. We can get over the grief in time, and we can start enjoying what we have now. Right now, I just feel so stuck. Like, I don't want to be here. I can't wait for top surgery. I would be dead if I couldn't have top surgery. If they just said to me, you know what, you're too mentally ill, we can't do that to you. I don't know what I would do. I really don't. I mean, I tell you exactly what I'd do. If I don't get top surgery, I will kill myself. I will tell you that. That will be definite. I already have a way to do it. I ain't fucking playing any games with nobody. When I say I need top surgery, I mean it. I've waited 31 years for this. I don't think anybody realizes what it's like to live in the wrong body, the wrong sex, unless you're transgender. You know, my new counselor, he's gay. And that's good for you. I don't have anything against people that are gay, trans, lesbians, whatever. But I feel like this person's only going to understand just 1% of what's really going on. The nice thing is that he does work with a lot of transgender people, so it's helpful. But so he sees a lot of the same issues, probably from both sides, men to female and female to men. So, but I'm not doing better, people. We're changing medication starting tomorrow. We're adding the Seroquel. See how that does. I hope it does a little better, because right now, and I told the doctor, I'm like, I've had to do like 25 of Thorazine. And for anybody who's a nurse listening to this, they're going to be like, that is a lot of medication that you just give yourself. It was 25 of Thorazine, 1 milligram of Risperidol, with, I think on Friday I ended up doing 2 milligrams of Ativan, and then I don't even know what happened after that. So it was basically on the same lines, or maybe I skipped one, but used, like 2 Thorazine and didn't, skip the risperidol and just used Ativan. So, like, tonight we did 2 Thorazine, 1 Ativan, and then the Tegretol, and then all my other stuff I take. Like, I take naproxen, and then I take fish oil. I don't know if the fish oil works or not, but whatever. It's not bad for you, I guess. And then, because I went to the gym, and I don't really know if I needed it, but I used this stuff, which makes me want to puke, but I just bought it. It was like $40. It's supposed to taste like gummy worms, but it's if you use 2 scoops, you get your full dose, but it's supposed to be, it says post-workout. I guess it's supposed to be your amino acids. I really don't know. I'd have to read it. No sugar. Well, when I talk to the guy, he's like, I need amino acids, and he gives me this thing, but I'll have to ask him about it. Because I might have to see if I can find something different. This is a lot to take in. It even says if you're taking medication, you're supposed to be asking your doctor before taking that, so I don't know. I might rather take like a pill version of it and then take that like right after a workout and just take like half. But I already had like 8-ounce glass of it when I came home. I'll have to ask him the next time I see him, but might have to go with something different so we can alternate a little bit better. Because just because one person likes something doesn't mean everybody has to eat it. And $40 was a lot of money. But what I did was I had a bunch of protein bars and different stuff, and I returned those to get like an exchange. So I still did have to pay for stuff, but I got stuff I needed, like probiotics and stuff like that. So, but I'm just really not doing well, guys. I want to do better. I'm tired of feeling this way. I feel like absolute garbage. I feel like a worthless piece of junk. Like in the trash. And it's just like, why am I here? And I hope that, eventually my videos will help other people. And they may not help them today, but I'm hoping that maybe later down in the future when, a person's going through what I'm going through, and then they see that I was able to get out of it and do this, that, and the other thing, but I just hope that that's what I'm here for, because I don't know what else to tell you. What I would be here for. And, I got my packer, my STP packer, and I was very disappointed with the whole thing. I think part of the disappointment is because I am a silicone, like, I've done the silicone babies, and I've bought in silicone, and I know how soft silicone can be. So think about putting silicone in your pants, and if it's too hard, and I was just very upset about the whole thing. So just knowing, like, this was a high quality packer, STP product, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So it just pulled my hands closer to bottom surgery. And it'd be really nice if we could have something out there that could be almost like underwear-like, that you just slip on. It doesn't have to have your tush covered, but it could have like it around your legs and around part of your waist, and just be able to be a packer and a toy at the same time. They call them a packer. I would want a packer, an STP, and a play toy, and a toy. I guess they call it. I don't know what they call it, pack and play, or whatever. But I want it to be all of the above. But I don't know how hot silicone would be on your body. Like, would it cause rashes because you sweat? I don't know. And it was just pretty depressing about that too, and I have nobody to talk to about it. On top of that, guys, you gotta realize you gotta use adhesive in your most private places. And the adhesive doesn't come off right away, and that was traumatizing. And just having to touch down there was traumatizing in itself, hoping that you were going to be able to use this device for a long time. And did I do something wrong? Did I not put it on right? Did I not use enough stuff? And the adhesive itself was almost like reacting to me down there, and not in a sexual way, in a uncomfortable heat, like you're almost like allergic reaction kind of deal. Like, it was just hot and burned, and it was just like, I don't know what to tell you. So I was pretty depressed about that. That happened Saturday. I did that, I think, on Saturday. I don't remember because every day was a blur, to be quite honest with you. And to be quite honest with you, I don't mind if the days coming forward are kind of the same way. I know Seroquel makes you even more tired. I told the doctor I didn't want to start it until a day that I was going to be home for. So I'll be starting that tomorrow night. And I just took the Thorazine tonight. And then we'll go from there. Tomorrow I plan to go back to the gym because I'm going to stay home on Wednesday and most likely Thursday. And just know that I need to wake up and stretch and exercise no matter what. I don't care how tired I am. It made it worse when I slept that long. My body just doesn't like me. I don't like my body. So take that. Well, that's it, guys. Just wanted to let you know what was going on. The plan for the week, I don't really quite know. I just know that tomorrow I'm going to get a massage. And, then I have my counselor appointment. And then probably from my counselor appointment, I'm going to go and try and exercise a little bit more. And then I'll take Wednesday and Thursday off. Just shrug myself up until I don't have to deal with nothing. Until Friday, I have PT and counseling again, and I don't even know what else I have. But I know those two things I have. Swimming will probably be for Friday. I'll probably just wait until Friday to go swimming. We'll just swim one day this week. Am I doing something wrong? I just don't know. I have no idea anymore. It's like when you're pumped up full of energy, but you can't let it out. And you have pain, so it's stopping you from doing anything. I was going to try drawing again and writing. Even my hands hurt. It's like my hands. I try to write letters and my hands hurt. They're painful. They cramp up. I don't know what to do anymore. So anyways, I'm gonna go eat my food. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I was doing better. I wish I had better news for you. I'm not gonna continue making these videos though, because I don't want to upset people. I know I already have. And when I'm ready to respond back to my friend who doesn't want to be my friend, when I'm more clear-headed and can be and use my words right, then I might message them back if they want me to, because they did message me back. I know, and the other thing too is like people that are depressing, I can't be around them. Like my stepfather is so depressing right now. I love him to death, but I'm going through so much depression as it is. I can't have another person being so negative. I just can't even do it. And I want to be able to go but I don't even know what I want to do. I'm sorry. I don't know what I want to do. I've never felt so lost. And it hurts to hold a baby. I just want the old me back. Am I ever gonna get there? Why do I have to have medication in order to do this? If I don't have medication, could this risk, which doctors have said, if I don't have medication, it could risk the top surgery. And really, I don't care what happens after. I just want to get to top surgery. I have to get to top surgery. That's what's killing me every day. Every day. It's like, alright, that's one more day off. Okay, that's another day off. Oh wow, that's 2 days off. Great. How many more days till top surgery? My top surgeon doesn't know what's going on, and I'm hoping, I don't know what to do about that. I'm hoping that if, when it comes time, they'll probably contact me in January. And I'll just let them know, I'm just on some new medication because of the bipolar disorder. We wanted to get, taken care of before top surgery. We didn't want to have any meltdowns or problems before, after top surgery or during. I hope that's not a problem. But when you talk like you're intelligent, they just look at you like, you could be the doctor. Okay, you're fine. Like, you just have to know how to talk to people. Anything can happen. I mean, that's one thing that I got mad about with the doctor at the hospital. Because it was like, okay, so people that are mentally ill can't advocate for themselves? I just spent 8 months struggling to advocate for Dennis every single day. I wonder why I can advocate for myself. Think I know how to advocate? No. I worked my ass off to figure things out. And when I didn't know, I went onto YouTube just to educate myself about a particular medical issue that I know nothing about. For example, a blood transfusion. And I had to make a decision. He was too sick to make that decision for himself. And I think if he made that decision, it would be a very hard decision for me. He'd be looking at me. So, I told the doctors to give me a few minutes or a few hours so I can go over the research and find out exactly the pros and the cons. And I was able to figure it out by, the just getting the understanding about what it was. Now, if it was for me, I would have said no. But this was a sick man, and it was life and death, and he was dying anyways. How was that gonna hurt him at this point? So I said, go ahead. I was very scared, but I get angry when doctors look at me and they're just like, well, you're talking pretty normal. I'm like, it doesn't mean I'm normal up in my head. So, and I don't even know what to do anymore, guys. I just don't even know. I mean, I'm trying to be motivated to do the top surgery. Like, that's what I'm trying to shoot for. But stupid body doesn't want to do anything for me. And then if I can't even lay down for a few minutes on my back, how in God's name am I going to do top surgery? Because I guess you have to lay on your back a lot. I got to start sleeping on my back just to get used to it. At least start there. See how long I can sleep for. Do it sedated. See how long I can sleep for. Different ones. I mean, I'm going to be in even more pain. But I'm really hoping that these psych meds will help me with that. So not only will you be on like painkillers, but I want to be on something that will sedate you so you can sleep longer. It definitely will help. Anyways, this is another 40-minute long video, which I apologize for. I am so sorry that it's so depressing. I just wanted to give you guys all an update. I promise my videos won't stay depressing. I got another type of camera. It's almost like a I think it is a GoPro, but it's probably like a cheaper version of it. So I'd like to, when I'm mentally doing better, I'd like to test that out. I can't even stand being here. I can't. It gives me anxiety to be here. And I don't know why. This place really makes me sick. I'd rather not be here, but I don't want to be anywhere else. I don't want to live anywhere else. I don't want to stay anywhere else. I want to, I just want to keep my independence, and I don't know if I mentally could move. And I'm just thinking, is this my bipolar doing this to me? Like, what is doing this to me? I never really liked it here, even when Dennis was here, but it got worse after he died. So, but that's really it, guys. That's all I gotta tell you. I mean, got counseling this week twice. We did speak with psych today, which was great. We got new medication on board. We're gonna get rid of some meds and go on new meds, and PT is better now, because I'm not afraid to use my words, and I mean, PT can't work for me if I'm not honest. And we had a very good conversation. I think he felt bad, and I think, there were some things that were going on in his mind, that he almost reached out to me on Saturday. So I think he knew that. I mean, I was crying by the end of PT, but he never even asked me why. So that's why I was really hurt. And he was the one that made me cry. I was crying because I felt like like that was it. Like he was done. He didn't know what else to do. And I explained to him today that it's not about, you know, me getting fully better. I am just a puzzle that can't be completely put back together. And we're just trying to find that happy medium, what I can and cannot do. And I'm in pain 90% of the time. And do I go and play and have a setback, or do I do very small things and try not to have a setback? I mean, even falling on ice could set me back. Getting into a car accident can set me back. Having top surgery can set me back. But I'm hoping that top surgery will take a lot of the pain off my back, like the pressure off my back. So even though the back doctor thinks top surgery is like it's like a yes, 10 thumbs up for her. But every muscle hurts, and I think it's like between the, working them and the fibromyalgia, and I don't know if fibromyalgia likes when you work them or not, but tough. You gotta get worked on so we can get big and strong. Don't you guys want big and strong guys? Women like guys that don't complain and that are big and strong. So I don't have the height. I need the other parts to look good. Because girls like muscle. Don't lie, girls like muscle. They like guys that have muscle. At least a little bit of muscle, right? Not too much of a gut. Got some work to do there, though. And that's the thing, too. I wanted to know, like, what I could do to work my stomach or to get stronger there. And I'm not getting any answers. And I'm getting frustrated because if I go and do this on my own and mess up, we're going to have a hell to pay for it, you know? Because I can do this on my own. I can go and, do planks and push-ups and whatever to tone that part of my body. But am I supposed to be doing it? I don't know. And if I don't know, and I do it, and cause a setback, I can't afford any more setbacks. Do you know how many setbacks I've had since September? Like, counted at least on your hand. Like, you might have one little setback, and then two, then your mental setback, and then you had a major setback that took over a month to recover from. It's crazy. It's like one, and the other thing too is the mania really messes with you, because if you're manic, and then between the mania and the testosterone, it's almost like it can't even process the pain in your body. So it messes with you, and you're like, yeah, let's play, and let's do this, and let's do that, and then the next day you're just like, what did I just do? I did all that? What? So it makes you crazy, because you're just like, yeah, I'd love to be able to play basketball and go swimming and do some stuff in the gym and go into my PT, but that's a little too much. Today I started my day off by doing laundry. I didn't do anything very strenuous during laundry, because I could clean the car, and I didn't do that, even though it needs to be done. And then I went over to physical therapy, so we did PT. I'm sorry. Before PT, we had some time, so we went to 2 stores real quick. I got some more boxers that I liked, and I went to Target real quick, but they don't have what I'm looking for. and then I headed over there. And then I went to PT, and I stopped at my mom's house real quick, and then I went over to my doctor's office. And then from my doctor's office, I stopped at a store that was like sports stuff, and it was getting me all, man, why can't I just play baseball? Or why can't I just play golf? Or why can't I just, But anyways, I found, I guess they had 8-pound weights there, so I have them now. I think it cost me like $8 for the entire set. So it's like 2 weights. Now I can do 8 pounds of weights. They had 12, but could have gotten the 12s as well as the 8s, but I think because I'm so weak right now, like I could do 10 at the gym. In the gym, I have 2 gym memberships, remind you. So I could be doing that stuff at the gym. I don't have to necessarily buy it. This is just to like when I'm exercising and at home that I have a couple extra weights to play with. But I don't want to encourage myself to do too much at home because I want to force myself to go out. So tomorrow we're going to go back to the gym that's closer to home. Not swim tomorrow because of the sciatic pain I have. Actually, I really have to find out how I feel tomorrow. And to be quite honest with you, I took that medicine I think over an hour ago, and I'm not even feeling it. I mean, I feel a little bit, but I'd like to feel a lot more. And that's what probably makes people like keep taking more and keep taking more and keep taking more. So anyways, I'm gonna get off here. I'm sure you're done listening to me ramble on about stupid stuff because you're like, yeah, JC, I can't even do any of that, so just shut up about it. But motivation, you got motivation. I have so much motivation, which is weird because it's like right now with the Technitol and the medicine and stuff, it's kind of like you're on a motivation high. So you're high, but you're trying to be motivated to do what you need to do, and it is pretty hard to get up and make stuff to eat and all that good stuff. So I'm trying to make it where like all my dishes are done and ready to go, so then that way in the morning I can just grab what I need, do what I need to do, and I'm done. And then that way I can go from there. And yes, I cut my fruits and vegetables or whatever I'm taking with me for the day. I bring 3 meals a day with me, like three of these, or a couple of these, depends on the day. You got your strawberries and bananas and your grapes. I bought some bread. Just haven't figured out quite what to put on it. I do have this but I should almost be using real peanut butter, but real peanut butter doesn't really, I don't know. Does this stuff have, how many ingredients does it have is the question. I don't even know, and I can't read that fast. Made with something peanuts. High in omega-9. I don't know. Anyways, I would just try it. I have that one as a chocolate one. So I figure maybe we'd try a half of chocolate and a half of the regular peanut butter and just go for there. I mean, that's just a part of, it's a carb and a whatever for that's a nice snack. And then I got this kind of bread, which is 40 calories, so 40 calories per loaf and 80 calories per 2 loaves and stuff. So it ain't too bad. For 2 slices of bread, you're looking at 20 milligrams of carbs, 5 in protein, 1 sugar, 6 fibers, and 160 milligrams of sodium. And usually that's about amount the sodium you're going to get in 1 piece of bread, so that's a really good deal. You can also do like a peanut butter and I put some, I don't know if I like that, bananas and peanut butter. I guess I'd have to try it, right? But anyways, guys, I'll let you go. I'm sorry I talked your ear off. Some of you guys like it, some of you guys don't. I apologize. If you guys are new to my channel, I am so sorry that you're just going on this little emotional roller coaster ride with me. And I really hope to get back in the swing of things with the babies and do more fun videos. So if you don't see me for a little bit, just know I'm okay. I'm just dealing with what I'm dealing with, and I will probably do an update later on in the week. Okay, guys? I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and don't do your Christmas shopping too late. Last minute Christmas shopping, it's never fun. And just so you know, I hate the guy that lives upstairs. He's so annoying. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like down below. Feel free to leave any comments. Understand, I am dyslexic. It does take me a long time to read, so I don't mind. I want to read your comments, but it might take me a little bit to get back to you for that reason. So I'm just letting you know, I just have a lot going on. So it's not that I'm not trying to be your friend or I'm not trying to comment back, but I just need time to get to each and everybody's comments and stuff. And that's really it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys back here the next time. You guys have a good night.